Hi, Andrew. Wes Goldberg, Mercury News. Can you just take us kind of through these last few hours, this last day, getting off the plane till, right now?
Um, well, getting off the plane, when I got off, I got a chance to come to the facility, and check everything out. And just leading up to the game, I was just anxious and excited. I know the crowd here is crazy. The energy here is, amazing. The culture is amazing. So I'm just excited to be part of it.
Hi, Andrew. Janie McCauley from Associated Press. Steve was in here a bit ago and just said his simple instructions were sprint the floor,
Yeah.
both ways. And he so appreciated, not only your scoring ability right away, but also the fact that you can match up with LeBron and be physical. Were those nice instructions to get from him to kind of make it simple for you tonight?
Sure. For sure. I met with him earlier, and he was just like, compete and just run the floor. That those are the main things. And just hearing those words is making it easier on me. I don't have to come here and try and do a lot or nothing like that. So I just felt good on the court. Let the game come to me. The whole team, we're all unselfish tonight. Moved the ball and we competed. That's the most important thing.
When you take a wider scope of what it will be here, obviously, you see Steph and Clay over there. How do you see yourself? They've kind of talked about you not having to be the star and kind of just being, the small forward, player position. What do you just kind of view long term here?
A great team, man. A great team. I'm joining a championship team, championship culture. So I'm happy to be a part of it. Just playing with those guys, I know the whole floor will be, open. Being not my best thing is attacking the basket. And it's gonna be kind of hard to help if you have, Steph and Clay. But just the way they're unselfish, their leadership, even Draymond, their leadership. I'm looking forward to it.
Andrew, what do you think you learned most in Minnesota that you'll bring with you now to the Warriors?
Um, I learned a lot in Minnesota. Not really no particular or specific, thing that I can think of right now, but I've learned a lot, over my, 5.5 years, just competing, how to be a professional, just certain things like that.
Andrew Monty Pool, NBC Sports Bay Area. Steve said he spoke with Coach Thibodeau earlier, and that Tom said he enjoyed coaching you, that you were a good guy, and so forth. Yet there's people who criticize you for not doing "quote unquote" enough. In your mind, I mean, what do you think you could have done there that you weren't able to do, and what do you want to try and do here for yourself, not just for the team?
I feel like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It is what it is. I feel like when you're losing, you know, there's gonna be a little dark shadow over you. Um, but I'm here now. This is a winning culture. A winning team. So hopefully people can, take a different view and, just watch us ball.
It's only been 24 hours, but in your kind of your onboarding process, has anything about this organization, this building, anything kind of surprised you?
Um, Everything really. Just the way, their approach, their practice facility, the arena, everything is amazing. The culture around the locker room, the positivity, the energy, all of it.
Andrew, Colin Ward Henninger, CBSSports.com. You grew up in Toronto. You've played your whole career in Minnesota. How excited are you for the California weather?
Like you said, I lived my whole life in the cold. So I'm very excited. My girlfriend's excited. My daughter, she doesn't know it yet, but she's gonna be excited. So it'll be a good time.
Logan Murdoch, NBC Sports Bay Area. Kind of touching on what Monty was saying, with all these things, were you thinking that you were kind of in need of a fresh start, now through your years in Minnesota? And if so, how do you feel to finally have that?
Yeah. I was just like, if it happens, it happens. It's gonna be a blessing, either way. And when the news broke, I was excited, excited for both sides. And yeah, that's basically it.
What were those maybe 3 days leading up to the deadline like for you? I mean, your name was being floated out there already. I'm sure you saw that.
Yeah.
And then if you could take us through the moment you learned.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really, I don't really worry too much, about, the outside world and people talking. My job is just to go on the court, and hoop, play basketball. So when everyone's talking or rumors about me getting traded or anything, I just play basketball. And if it happens, it happens. It happens as God's plan. And just leading up to it, I woke up, and then my coach, Coach Ryan and Gerson, just they called me and they let me know.
Over here. How important is it to you to try and establish the situation here where you can show people that, hey, you can thrive in this culture and go after a ring?
It's important. I've been part of we lost a lot, in Minnesota. So coming here, being part of a winning team, winning culture, it's different. Losing's never fun, and just being here, and you can tell by everyone's attitude, everyone's approach, how everything is just everywhere, that, they're winners, and that's something I wanted to be my whole career, and I'm here, so I'm happy.
When you're making plays, I think you had one dunk in the first half, and you can look over and you see Steph Curry kind of celebrating there. Is that a surreal moment for you?
Yeah. This whole thing didn't really feel real till they, announced my name, and they're just like, whoa, I'm here. Just seeing the crowd and, just seeing everyone excited for me and, just embracing me on their own. It's a great feeling.
Did you think you could play this well in your first time with these guys who you never played with before?
Yeah. I believe in myself, and, at the end of the day, it's basketball. You prepare for this moment. Your preparation is going to prepare you for, any moment on the court. And I feel like I was mentally ready, and prepared to, go out there and, play good basketball.